The Anathema Zealots were a group of at least 6 warriors under the command of Emperor Valkorion of the Eternal Empire. They were stationed in Zakul and tasked with protecting the Emperor's daughter Valen, who was undergoing or executing an unknown ritual. They acted as Emperor Valkorion's elite guardians. You, or in this case we, are one of those zealots. Undercover.
Ah, Padawan. I heard your shuttle arriving. I am Master C.O. Bakarn of the Jedi Council. Welcome to Tython. This is the ancestral home of our order, where the Jedi first came to be, and where our most promising Padawans complete their training.
With respect, Master C.O., I'd rather be training than talking.
Your instructors tell me that even in childhood you had a remarkable connection to the Force. We haven't seen such power in decades. I was hoping your new master would be here. Yuan left her dig site and is returning to Tython specifically to train you.
If Master Yuan's so keen to train me, you'd think she'd show up on time.
A Jedi Master's time is rarely her own. Patience. Recall the Jedi Code. There is no emotion, there is peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no passion, there is serenity. There is no chaos, there is harmony. There is no death, there is the Force. This is... Yuan, I was beginning to worry.
So you've arrived safely, my Padawan. I'm sorry I can't greet you properly, but we already have a crisis on our hands.
I'm at your service, Master.
Tython is a treasure trove of ancient Jedi relics. Recently, our researchers uncovered several teaching holograms, but they've not been fully studied. These holograms may be records of the founders of the Jedi Order. They're absolutely irreplaceable. But a large group of flesh raiders has begun rampaging through that region. Those priceless holograms are in danger.
Whatever these flesh raiders are, they can't hurt something without physical form.
The Flesh Raiders are Tython's natives. Savage cannibals who destroy everything in their path.
Including the hologram's projectors. Combat teams are pushing the Flesh Raiders back, but retrieving the holograms is the first task of your training.
No, Yuan, you can't risk a Padawan against Flesh Raiders, even for such important artifacts.
A Padawan who was stronger in the Force at 4 years old than I was at 15? Gifted students need greater challenges.
I was hoping you'd treat my abilities with the respect they deserve.
Pride is not a Jedi virtue, Padawan. Nor is overconfidence.
The holograms are in the Gnarls. Be vigilant. That region has dangers of its own. If you encounter any difficulties, contact me on this holocommunicator. When you have the holograms, meet me at the Jedi Temple. We have much to discuss.
So, welcome everyone, welcome Reformers, to the first episode of the Jedi Consular series. Now, as you could hear from the little exposition at the beginning, we are going to be playing a somewhat darker variant of the Jedi Consular, and we are technically trying to infiltrate the Jedi Order as a Anathema Zealot, which, of course, is part of Emperor Valkorion's elite guard. So, yeah, if you haven't seen anything to do with Knights of the Fallen Empire, then take a look at my Inquisitor series or my Jedi Knight series, and you'll see a little bit more what's going on there. Now, I must make a special mention here for my wife Victoria, because she is currently producing a series on the Dark Jedi Knight. Yes, the Dark Jedi Knight. So I played a very neutral Grey Jedi, Light Side Jedi Knight, and if you want to see what happens when you play almost full dark, this is 99% dark, and I've got to say, some of the moments are just absolutely fantastic, then please click on the link in the description. And if you would also like to get 7 days free subscription if you are a returning subscriber, or if you just want to begin playing Star Wars The Old Republic, then also check out the links in the description. There's also some very interesting links there and all kinds of information. But anyway, let's now move on, and we're going to, well, that's the thing. Take the taxi to the Gnarls. It's been a while since I've done this. The last time I did this was on a Jedi Knight, and we were out to save as many innocent lives, save the Republic as much as possible, but in this case, we are not. We are definitely deciding to do something rather undermining. We are going to attempt to undermine as much as possible. We are going to try and, I don't want to say slaughter, but we're going to try and slaughter a lot of people. Yes, well, that's the thing. If we can get away with it, we're going to do that, but obviously, that's the thing. There's a lot of restriction when it comes to kind of role-playing in this way with Star Wars The Old Republic, so I'm not going to expect actually seeing too much difference in the way the story plays out, but I'd really like to see. I have heard, however, that playing the Consular in this way is kind of disappointing, suffice it to say, according to some other people, but maybe it's not going to be disappointing to me and to you. So yes, let's see what happens there. I'm going to take a 3-hour experience boost, as well as the double experience boost that's currently going on, so if you do want to start playing, this is probably the best time. But anyway, let us activate the Northwest hologram.
Activation protocol begins. So, after the long silence, finally someone comes. I am Garen Jard. Millennia ago, I stood as a founder of the Jedi Order.
You may be programmed to think you're Garen Jard, but this is just an image.
Maybe so, but my wisdom can still be useful to those who listen. When the Jedi Order began, I saw we must be dedicated to peace, to calming our emotions and ending war across the galaxy. If we fought, it should only be in self-defense. That is the founding principle of civilization.
When a civilization is under attack, its technology and culture develop faster than they do in peacetime.
Deadlier weapons, stronger armies. Do they feed the hungry or heal the sick? The Jedi may have changed, but galactic peace has always remained one of our goals. Activation protocol complete. Go well.
Activation protocol begins. Ah, another has come to listen. When the Jedi Order was founded, I, Calibrin, said we should devote ourselves to justice. True justice cannot be driven by emotion. We Jedi can set our passions aside and seek the truth without fear or favor.
Sometimes a decision must be made quickly, without hours of soul-searching.
Perhaps. But then you must live with the consequences. We are Jedi. Every decision we make may affect strangers millions of light years away. That knowledge must guide your judgment. Activation protocol complete.
Activation protocol begins. A new Jedi comes to learn. Excellent. Excellent. I am Ter Senden, Keeper of the Histories, a founder and chronicler of the Jedi Order. I saw us becoming guardians of knowledge and secrets. We Jedi would safeguard the wisdom of the galaxy.
I'd rather make my mark on the galaxy than describe other people's adventures.
Those who stand tall in history are supported by 1,000 nameless faces. Jedi seek to dispel ignorance, to understand other cultures, and bring that understanding to others. Never forget that, wherever your path leads. Activation protocol complete.
You try to activate the hologram, but nothing happens. On closer examination, the holoprojector has been carefully pried from its base and removed.
Master Yuan, I've encountered a problem. One of the holoprojectors has been stolen.
Stolen? But the Flesh Raiders don't steal, they destroy. I'll look into this. If you have the other holograms, come and meet me at the Jedi Temple. I'm sending you directions now. And please, Padawan, be careful.
Yes, I think we're perfectly fine. Yes, because we are a lot more powerful than they assume. Although Yuan did actually say that we were more powerful when we were age 4 than when she was 15, and there's a little bit of a plot thickening there, because obviously I need to explain that the Anathema Zealot Order, with permission from Valkorion, sent a number of younglings, shall we say, to the Jedi Order on Tython, and maybe even Dantooine, maybe a couple of planets like that, and that was, of course, all in the knowledge that they would be infiltrating the Jedi Order when they became of age, and we, as you can see, are of age, and we are attempting to do just that.
Jedi's travel is for official business only.
Ah, the Jedi Temple. We are here once more, and I don't think I've actually been down here before. It's always been on the other side, so this is kind of cool to see all the holograms of all the previous Jedi Masters and things like that. As far as I'm aware, they are Jedi Masters. Anyway, let's go in and speak to Master Yuan.
There isn't. It's out of my hands, Kaizen. I haven't. Padawan, come in. This is Kaizen Fess, an old friend. He's here on a hunting expedition. A sacred Trandoshan tradition.
This thing doesn't look like anybody's friend.
Padawan, that is enough. Some people, even some Jedi, disapprove of my friendship with Kaizen. I wanted you to meet, before rumors prejudiced you. First, thank you for saving the holograms. The Jedi have lost enough lately without losing our history, too.
Loss is a small word for what we suffered at the Empire's hands.
That discussion will have to wait. I've identified the holoprojector that was stolen. It contained a hologram of Master Rajivari. Rajivari was another of the Jedi founders. He turned to the dark side. He betrayed the very order he helped to create.
What exactly did Rajivari do?
Details of his life are maddeningly sparse. Rajivari was immensely powerful. That stolen hologram could hold his darkest secrets. The thief is likely from Calori village. Local Twi'lek pilgrims here illegally. Many of them are poor or hungry.
You said Calori village isn't a legal settlement. I didn't think Tython had such laws.
The Republic couldn't give the Twi'leks permission to colonize Tython. Too dangerous. But they came regardless. I'd like you to go to Calori village, discover who took the holoprojector and retrieve it. But tread lightly. The Twi'leks are here in defiance of Republic law. We're forbidden to fully defend them, even when the Flesh Raiders attack. Relations are strained.
If the Twi'leks can't survive here without help, they should leave.
Tython is their home, Padawan. They have nowhere else to go. When you reach Calori village, find Bashen, captain of the village guard. He knows everyone. He may have seen the holoprojector. I think meeting these pilgrims will be a good lesson for you, Padawan. Go carefully.
I don't somehow think that we're going to go carefully, but there's level 4 already, thank you very much, so I'm going to be equipping those new pants, because, well, yeah, we can always use new pants, can't we? And we're going to be heading on to Calori village then. Arriving in Calori village, it very easily becomes apparent that these Twi'lek are not willing to leave, but are also rather... yes, we're not a big fan of aliens, hilariously enough, considering we are the Eternal Empire. Well, we're technically a part of the Eternal Empire, but we're not quite sure that we are. You know what I mean? There's kind of like a bit of subversion beneath the surface in our mind. And obviously Valkorion is having a big effect on us and our behavior as well. So yes, let's have a look and see what Bashen has to say.
Break out another cask, or 3. The festival only comes once a year, our stores can take it.
Just as well. We have an uninvited guest.
I see. Festival of Awakening, Jedi. You're not welcome here.
This is a Jedi world. I'll come and go as I please.
What were you expecting, Bashen? An apology?
What do you want?
A valuable Jedi holoprojector has been stolen. I want it and the name of whoever took it.
We don't steal. We salvage.
A holoprojector? Yeah, I know what you mean. Nayland found one. Nayland Rollick. Maybe you've heard of him?
If Nayland took the holoprojector, he's a thief. What else is there to know?
Nayland Rollick. Our dueling champion for 9 years straight. He once rescued an entire scouting party from flesh raiders single-handed. He planned our defenses. Protects us when we go foraging. Without him, we wouldn't even be having the festival. And no, I am not telling you where he is. Nayland earns his peace and quiet.
You have a choice. Either point me in Nayland's direction, or this festival will be memorable for all the wrong reasons.
You wouldn't. Not on festival day. There's children here.
Just tell him, Bashen, so he can get out.
Okay, fine. Nayland went into the Flesh Raiders' territory. He's probably still there. He's been gone a while.
Next time, try giving a simple answer. You'll save everyone a lot of time.
Whatever, just go.
And I should also probably elaborate that Valkorion took a number of races from the known galaxy, shall we say, and took them and converted them into his own minions, and Duran Ethos was one of them, and that's exactly the reason why he's a Mirialan, as to blend in a little bit more than, you know, one of the other, well, technically one of the Zakulans, I suppose you could say, but anyway, they kind of blend in pretty well, but I felt as though Mirialan was a nice choice. I kind of like the aesthetic of the Mirialan. So, let's go and find Nayland Rollick's camp. But maybe we should fight something, actually. I think it would be kind of cool to fight something. We haven't actually fought anything just yet. Oh. Yeah, that didn't work out too well, did it? Yeah, I was about to get some experience and actually level up to 5, but apparently someone else claimed the enemy, so that's kind of a bit of a shame, isn't it? Alright, well, we're entering Nayland's camp, as you can see, and we have our lightsaber at the ready. We have this thing called Project. Yes, I've never played a Consular before. Or at the very least, I have played one for about 10 levels, but I don't remember the story at all, because I think I played one about 4 years ago, so yes, it's a rather long time ago. And okay, there doesn't seem to be anyone here, which is kind of a shame, because I would have liked to have gotten level 5 before entering, but it's okay. We have the power of the Eternal Empire behind us, don't we? So let's see if we can find the item. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Oh, I thought that was a light for a second. Oh, that's probably not too good for me to admit to thinking, oh, this is just a lantern.
You make a lot of noise. I come for a flesh raider, I find a Jedi Padawan. I come to listen, to think among the dead, to fight for my people. Why have you come?
I don't explain my actions to strangers.
I'm called Nayland Rollick. The others in the village spin tales of their legendary protector. They don't understand. Are the Flesh Raiders destroyed? No. My people aren't safe until my learning's complete. Tython's relics still have lessons. I listen. I can do things I never imagined possible. I will be the defender my people deserve.
Help Calori village if you wish, but Rajavari's holoprojector wasn't yours to take.
Tython is our home too. We'll use whatever we find to defend ourselves. You Jedi don't have a say. But you're not a concern. Only the Flesh Raiders matter. Rajavari's hologram showed me how to punish them. The Flesh Raiders will come, but not leave. A merciful death compared to what my people have suffered.
Have you lost your mind?
There are hidden wonders, Jedi, and my journey has just begun. Now run, or die.
Oh, okay, so apparently I now have to... Oh, there we go, we get some fighting in, that's rather nice. Okay, so there's level 5, I assume. Yep, there we go, that's nice. And we do get a bonus mission, which is always cool. Okay, well, that's good. But yes, he's actually... How is he able to use the Force? Because that must mean that he's Force sensitive, surely. Well, that's not too good, is it? No, it's not too good. I'm actually kind of surprised we did not attack him immediately, because he did steal something, or something that's rather powerful. By the way, are we just leaving the holo projector back there, by the way? Are we not wanting to save it, preserve it, for future generations to learn of the dark side? Apparently, that's exactly what's going on here. Now, do bear in mind that Duran is not going to be... Well, that's the thing. He's not going to be making many light side decisions. So, yeah, if you're looking for that kind of playthrough, then there is also a link in the description to my wife Victoria's Consular playthrough, because she has played through the entire story with that, and she is much more a neutral, light side kind of player in that regard, so yes, maybe a good idea to check that out if you are looking for a Consular light side. But with that, I think I will be ending this episode off here, and next time we will have returned to Master Yuan, and we will be speaking to her, and hopefully they will not discover our true nature. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.